What are you doing? Oh, I was gonna say it might be a good idea to try to put that coat on her sooner than later. Just saying.
Yeah. Um, there's a plug right there if you need to move, or right there.
All right, put the plug right there.
You are now tuned into the realest Philly sports talk show in the universe, with the hottest Philly sports content and coming at you with all the dope shit. Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies. You are now watching Philly Sports Rap. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell.
Yo, what it is, everybody. How y'all doing today?
What's up?
Pretty good.
What's good? Symone, welcome to Philly Sports Rap. Look, it's a pleasure and honor to even have you on the show. You know,
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you.
So before I get rolling, just to kind of it's my man Philly halftime. I'm Tone. Me and my brother runs this Philly Sports Rap, which should be in a little bit. He's just running a little bit behind. And my other co-host Randy, we do our Saturday matchup show. Okay. And I was like, look, I need to get Symone up here because I told halftime, I said it's funny because the first time I started really watching some podcasts and people on YouTube, believe it or not, Philly 500 and you was the first two people I watched.
That's dope. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So definitely appreciate you being on the show and whatnot. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a great show. Got some good questions for you, trying to get your insight and whatnot, especially with these daggone Sixers that be driving me crazy. You know, but for sure. Shout out to those that's coming in on the chat. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to Philly Sports Rap. I'm your host, Tone. That's my partner, co-host, Philly Hat Time. Our special guest, Symone with the sports. You can definitely get everybody linked inside the description. Also in the chat. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I see got Imani, my man, normal guy. What it is.
What's up, normal guy?
Always in. Shout out to G-Man Entertainment. They definitely one of our sponsors. They actually sponsored my Lace 'em Up track, so appreciate that. Definitely shout out to Hardcore Sports Network. We definitely affiliated with them, putting out content with other content creators as well. And lastly, Cardi Blanc. Cardi Blanc is our merch company, so appreciate them for being part of that. And just so everybody know, the link is in the description as well, as far as when it comes to merch and all that good stuff. Got some new concepts coming out, but for those that don't know, this was the original first one that came out right there. As y'all can see that real quick. I threw it up on the screen for you. Yeah, so definitely got some new ideas and some new stuff coming. So I appreciate it. Any hot takes? Hat Tom, what's your hot takes for this week, man? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Hot takes. I got a couple. AJ Brown will break Mike Quick's record with he needs over 100, and I think it's 106 yards, and he'll break his receiving yard record. And I have Brandon Graham needs one more sack, and the Eagles will have 4 defensive guys that have 10 plus sacks, and that has never been done in football history.
Yeah, some good ones.
That'll be a good game, man.
Yeah. What about you, Symone? What you got? Any hot takes?
It's hard making a hot take with this dude under center. Don't even know what to think about tomorrow. Hot take. I'll take Brandon Graham getting his 10th sack.
Okay. Okay.
If we bring in the pressure we supposed to be bringing to Andy Dalton tomorrow, then I'm gonna need Brandon Graham engaged. So that's a hot take. Brandon Graham, 10 sacks, 4 players in double-digit sacks. That'll be the first time in NFL history. So I'll take that as my hot take.
Okay. All right. I myself, I'm with you. Had time. I definitely feel like AJ gonna break that record tomorrow. I think we're gonna have another game with 2 receivers with 100 yards. I think him and my boy Devontae gonna go off tomorrow. I think we're gonna get Minshew throwing probably another at least 250. I don't know if he gonna get the 300, but at least 250. I give him that.
No, you gotta give dude. He threw over 300.
Well, he threw 350. I know, but what's
that? With Dallas,
and you know me, had time. I'm a law of average man. I feel like what's his chances of 2 in a row? You know what I mean? I don't know if he's gonna hit 350.
Well, it's a better chance against this defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with that one. Absolutely, man. So that's my hot take. Symone, I got a question for you here. Because we do tap in and we talk about some Sixers stuff. We get into Phillies and Flyers. I'll mention them quietly because they never really doing anything.
The Flyers suck this year.
At least y'all have hockey up there. We don't have hockey down here.
Yeah. So touch on a little bit, but I was watching you the other day and you had said something that made me pose a question and it stood out. When you mentioned about Tyrese Maxey. Mm-hmm. And Maxey coming possibly, just coming off the bench, not disrupting anything. And I was like, you know what? That was a great point that you made because if they're flowing and it's going, then why mess it up trying to force something that's not there? And could it help us out depth wise, having him come off the bench? You know what I'm saying? So my take is, what do you give us some more insight on that? And then also too, what do you feel is the Sixers missing piece right now to be able to bring the chip home?
Well, starting with Maxey, Maxey's going to be low managing for right now anyway, with him coming back. So we saw last night, it was well into the game, not too far into the game, but it was a little minute into the game before Maxey got into the game last night. But of course, we're talking about when he's 100% healthy, not low managing, because of course, when him low managing right now, he's probably going to be coming off the bench until he's able to go 100% because he's not even playing tonight to rest his foot injury. But we have seen in the last couple of years, really since Ben Simmons left, it's been hard for us to get into a good groove of just like continuously good basketball. And what we've seen these last month really has been a good rhythm of basketball. Really, once James, Tyrese, and Joel was out for like that period of time, and we beat the Nets with like our bench mob, and then we came and we got a lot of wins with just the bench, and then Joel came back, they kept the same energy. James Harden came back, electric. Really, ever since then, I feel like that's been the turning point this season where we've been seeing continued aggression from this team. So like the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I do not think that the defense with Tyrese Maxey and James Harden in the starting lineup, and I think it was you who commented on my video, it don't matter who starts, it's about who's finishing the game anyway. We know Tyrese Maxey's going to be on the court when we're finishing the game. The defense is subpar when it's Tyrese Maxey and James Harden in the starting lineup. Anthony Melton was a great addition to this team. And I think he was really, really, really underrated. The trade, us shipping Danny Green, who hasn't even laced up this season for the Memphis Grizzlies. Frustrated me, and I feel like the most people the most about Danny Green, and you can't really be mad because of his age, you know what I mean? Yeah. We never got consistency from Danny Green. We was either getting good offense or in some okay defense. So we was getting some really good defense and his shot was broke. We was never getting the consistent 3-and-D player that Danny Green was in his prime. But that's what DeAnthony Melton is showing right now, a consistent 3-and-D player. And that's what we wanted in that Danny Green trade. And I don't think it's a negative bringing Tyrese Maxey off of the bench, because some people were commenting, we're going to turn him into a Lou Will. That is not. Nah. I don't think Tyrese Maxey is 22 years old. Yeah. I'm saying the offensive spark he could bring off the bench. You saw last night in the game last night when the starters went out, we were losing leads. We was getting deeper down in the hole.
Exactly.
Been hurt, so what we saw from him last night was just a shell of what he'll be when he's fully healthy. But we see what a downgrade it is when the bench is out there, and having Tyrese Maxey out there as a spark off the bench can help carry us in these games. When we lose these leagues. So I'm saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Last night was a very poor the lack of rebounding, all of the turnovers, Jose Alvarado being all pesky, CJ McCollum shooting lights out. I know last night was a poor testament to how well this team has been playing lately, but I feel like we should keep experimenting with just this DeAnthony Melton, James Harden backcourt.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. I think it'll get better. You know what I'm saying? And the more they do it. And then, off that bench, we've definitely been needing a lot of help coming off that bench and being able to keep leads and stuff like that. So the first time I heard you mention it, I was like, man, you know what? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Give us some punch or something coming off the bench. And like you said, you're going to have those off nights. So that's just going to happen. Nothing's going to ever be perfect. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing that just be frustrating me is even when we were winning games, why we be getting down by 15, 20 points? Like, it's cool. We can still, come back and win. You know what I mean? But if we playing a team like the Celtics, if we playing a team like the Bucks, if we playing a team like the Cavs, we can't get down by 15, 17.
You can't.
You could climb back against Julius Randle and the Knicks, but we thought every game we'd be having to dig and claw out these big deficits. I don't understand. Even like last night, we came out early. Like, we came out on fire early, and then all of a sudden, we were up like 17-6, I feel like.
It was. Exactly.
Down so much.
I don't understand that. I don't understand it either. I hate when we get down like that. I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, you're not coming ready to play, ready to ball. Like, let's go.
When it comes like to crunch time and when we playing a really good team, you can't get down by 15, 16, 20 points.
Yeah, you can't. You just can't do it. Halftime, what's your take on that?
Well, she hit it perfect. When you told me Symone was going to be here, and I watched her on with Bird Gang, I'm like, she keeps it real. I like her.
Yeah,
she actually, hands down to you, girl. You were fired. You were on fire when you were with Bird Gang.
Yeah,
when I was watching you with Bird Gang on the live, and
which live we talking about?
The other girl was right there. The other day.
Dallas one. They had me picked on that live.
I know they did. I saw that one too. Yeah, I was like, boy, they got Symone hot right now.
I'm trying to tell Bird.
She was on fire. I'm like,
don't bring no spicy Dallas people on here. I'll be trying to tell you. Look, I keep it cute with my Bird people, but don't bring no Indians out here with no mouth.
She was on fire on that one. I'm like, I don't have nothing to say. She hit everything on the money. Embiid and James Harden's doing good, but like when they take James Harden off and the bench starts coming in, and they still have Embiid out there, it ain't like there ain't no consistency with them. I think they're more. I think that is what hurting them right now.
Yeah.
But I can't say that. She hit it. She hit it.
I know she hit it. She hit it on the head.
I gotta say here. I can't say everything.
Absolutely.
Hands down, girl. That was great.
Hey, my man, next shift, Randy. Welcome, man. Randy, part of our matchup show, came in. Randy, I know you a big Toronto Raptors fan, but
yes, sir.
What you got, man? What you got for me, man?
I mean, excuse me. I'm listening to you guys' issues, and I mean, like, we got our own issues over here, man. I'll keep it real. I said it last time. I mean, Nick Nurse. I mean, the man just runs the starting five right into the ground, like as if it's like two Clydesdales just working out in the field, trying to get you some crops. It's like, it's unbelievable, man. Like, we have a bench, but he rarely goes to it. I don't understand it. We were desperate for a center. Our fucking team barely played. Beginning of the season, we were a top 17 when it came to defensive rating. Now we're fucking 29th. We started the season 17th rating when it came to 3-point shooting. Now we are dead last. Our best 3-point shooter is shooting 36% from the 3-point. That hurts. Considering this league nowadays is predicated on that 3-point line. We're small when it comes to the center position. We don't have anybody with size or muscle, so we get bullied down low. Last night I was surprised we beat the Suns with a Booker-less team, but still they have DeAndre Ayton, they still have Chris Paul, they still got dudes on that bench, they got guys who can shoot the three. We won, but it was still one of those gritty games. But our biggest issue is the fact that the head office has not addressed the center position since we traded Jonas Valanciunas to the Pelicans and then went and got Marc Gasol. Ever since then, our center position's been nothing but horrid. Chris Boucher, I mean, that's run its course. I'm done with that. Homeboy can go now. I mean, like I understand he's from Montreal, but that's worth welcome. I mean, Gary Trent Jr. decides to play defense when he decides to play defense. I mean, right now our best player is Pascal Siakam, and like I said, we're running that man into the ground. He's playing 37 minutes a game. I mean, it's brutal.
I guess, there's some depth issues there. He like, look, we're going to ride this till the wheels fall off, bro.
Well, our biggest issue is that we were missing Precious Achiuwa, and then since he's been out, and then Otto Porter, which was our big off-season signing, and I said that with air quotes, has only played, I believe, less than 8 games because he's been injured the whole entire season. So they haven't gone to the young guys like Ron Harper Jr. or Jeff Doughton. They're just starting now to play, they're starting now to play Christian Koloko a little bit more. But I mean, it's like, I just don't understand the game plan.
Yes, it's rough, man, but look, man, I can't feel bad for you though, because y'all broke my heart in them playoffs.
Raptors are the most sassiest NBA fan base I've never heard. Raptors fans are like the Dallas fans of the NBA to me.
Right. I'll keep it real, Symone.
They have the most mouth. Like anytime
you've yet to meet me, I'm not that. I'm not that fan. You've yet to see me. No, I'll keep it real. Kawhi is why we won it. He's the only reason why we won it. I mean, that and our bench, because we had Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, so on. Yeah. But I mean, still, I mean, without Kawhi, that championship doesn't happen, because we already seen how that worked out with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. Didn't work out too well. So, but no, you're right. Our fan base is pretty damn sassy.
He got you. All right, so definitely. So now I'm gonna what I like to do, Symone, a little bit is go back. Even though I know we're getting ready to play the Saints, but I will check out a couple of things with the Eagles from their previous game before I talk about the Saints joint. So a few things. I know, man.
I'm trying to leave that game in the past.
I know, man. So, but look, this is why though, because I don't want to see that this game, and I hope that our coaching staff and Minshew, because it's looking like Minshew is going to be playing. So let me ask you this though, before I even do that, then should Hurts come and lock things up for us if he's able to play, or do we just go ahead and chance it with Minshew and hopefully not have to worry about 18? So,
well, if Hurts was a full participant in practice, then yeah, he should have been playing. But to me, the fact that he was a limited participant in practice means he's not 100% or not even 90%. Especially since they said it was a pain tolerance thing. So if he couldn't even practice 100%, no, I don't want him in the game. If he was at practice and he's been fine practicing, even if he's not 100%, even if he was only 85%, but was able to practice, but yeah, coming to the game. But if for some reason they don't feel like he can get through a full practice, then I don't think he should be in the game, because the last thing we need is him re-aggravating anything or making it worse. I wholeheartedly believe we can win this game with Gardner Minshew. It's going to come down to Reed Blankenship. It's going to come down to Josiah Scott. It's going to come down to this defensive line. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and Dallas Goedert and Gardner Minshew proved that they could put up 27 points at least. There's no reason why we should allow the Saints offense to keep up the way Dallas's offense is way more high power than the Saints offense. Our defense kept Dallas in that game. There's no reason why, if our defense, even with Josiah Scott and Reed Blankenship, can't hold Andy Dalton, then if this defense can't keep this offense in the game against the Saints, then shoot, what we gonna do when we get to the playoffs? Even with Jalen Hurts back, if y'all can't pump the little Saints out, then shoot, we got
exactly. I agree with you. Joseph, what's going on, man? Hey, Mr. Almighty, I saw your lame comments, bro. But we'll entertain you a little later. He always talking about our birds.
I don't want no damn Knicks. I don't want no damn Knicks, Almighty. Piss off.
Halftime, give me your take on that. Should Hurts go or no?
Well, it don't look like he's going to go, because if he's not at least 99%, I don't want to see the guy get hurt, because he's your franchise quarterback. Why are you going to hurt his arm? I think Minshew can do it. He threw for 350 on Dallas, and the Saints are just garbage anyway. Nobody's really playing. I think their corner is out. One of their safeties are out. They got their front line. A couple other guys on the front lines out. Mm-hmm. And you don't try to hurt your franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
Go in there with your backup quarterback. You have 2 number 1 wide receivers, a tight end. You got a good running game. But if you focus on that, what's his name? You just throw it to them guys. And bring it. No, what's the other wide receiver that kept on getting intercepted last against Dallas? Quez. No, Quez to sit the hell down. He needs to sit down, learn how to catch a football, and play a little bit of defense on the ball. If he can't get to it, smack it away so nobody else gets it. So he needs a little help. For some odd reason, he's not. I get why you got Quez, because he's fast, but he also has to learn how to get a hold of the ball.
I got something for you on the Quez thing. I'm gonna show you something in a minute, man.
Just now on defense, Scott needs to be on the bench, because for some odd reason he gets burnt 24 hours a day.
And
he's burnt right now. I don't know who burnt him, but he's burnt.
Go ahead, Symone.
Before we got James Bradbury, after the draft, I don't get why we don't be developing none of these young DBs.
Yeah.
Like Darius Slay is as old as dirt. James Bradbury is old too. We got all these young corners. We signed about 5 undrafted free agent corners. We got Zach McPherson. We traded for Josiah Scott for some random reason. Why do we even trade for Josiah Scott?
Don't answer me.
We got the little random dude on our practice squad, Matt McCain. We got another little random corner. I can't even think. We got all these
we got quite a few of them.
25-year-old corners who have never seen the field. I don't get why we kept obtaining all these young corners, but not developing any of them. And then we get in this situation all the time where they get thrown into the game and none of them know how to play. Why?
Correct.
And think about this, y'all. Before we got James Bradbury, we did not draft a cornerback. We needed one. Y'all didn't know James Bradbury was going to come here on a discount. Y'all didn't know he was going to come here. So we took another gamble, not using a high pick on a cornerback. We were going to start this season with Zach McPherson, Avonte Madison, Darius Slay. I'm just saying, it's just been frustrating me. Why do we keep signing these corners, trading for to the Jags for Josiah Scott mid-season. For what? If y'all not developing them, like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
y'all
no, they're not.
Behind big play Slay. Y'all can't pick up no tips from him.
Yeah,
and we're not tackling, and that's my biggest thing. And well, you ain't tackling. We should have shut down everything if you could tackle. How come they're not tackling?
We don't
do this. They don't practice tackling no more.
Not elementary.
I'm dead. I thought that's the first thing you learn as a kid playing football.
It is how to tackle.
You got to practice. You had to practice your craft. And if your craft is, hey, I tackle for a living, you got to keep it up. You got to learn how to play. You got to do it in practice. You had to do it in, which I don't get it. It ticks me off all the time. Even in college football, I'm watching it right now. Bad tackling. Like, how is that even possible?
I hate more than bad tackling.
Yeah. Randy, I'm going to let you go.
Bad tackling all over the place. I'm like, how do you have bad tackling? Like, how?
I'm going to let you go, Randy, before I tap in on this Josiah Scott. All right?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. To the touch, I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to play. I think it's going to be Gardner Minshew, but I like Symone and halftime and everybody else. Obviously, I hope so. You too, Tone. But I believe in Minshew. I think he's going to have a stat line somewhere around, let's say, 32 for 41 for 360, 365 and 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Like, he's probably going to throw an interception in this game. I just have a funny feeling. I mean, like, I'm looking at the depth chart right now, and it looks like Lattimore is questionable with an abdominal strain, but they have issues like halftime said on offensive line with Pete being out. Also on the defensive side, other than Lattimore, also some linebackers like Pete Warner and fellows like that. So, I don't have an issue with it. I believe in Gardner. I think we're going to win this game. It's going to be a little bit closer than what people are expecting, but in the end, I do think we're going to pull it out. Pause. But as to what Symone was saying, we do need to draft a corner. And tonight, there's a guy on Georgia, a young kid. Everybody should keep their name out or their eye out for him. And his name is I know I'm screwing it up. I looked it up just because I didn't want to screw it up, but Kele Ringo, he's a stud. Look out for him on Georgia tonight. Like, that guy is going to be a high pick. And speaking of high pick, we have the Saints first round pick. So
yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep that out. Look, there goes Symone holding her head. What's up, Symone?
No, I agree with next shift 1,000%. But if it's one thing I know we're not gonna do because we've been
draft a corner.
Is draft a corner. You've been needing to draft a corner for how long? For how long?
New Year's resolution. I'm hoping Howie just wakes up New Year's resolution and goes, draft a corner.
He has been the most sense. He's had his most sense lately. So maybe he'll finally draft us a corner, y'all. But I don't know about them Georgia with us no more.
We haven't drafted
a corner. But I'm just saying, just look like
15 years.
So look, I'm gonna show y'all.
15 years.
But at the same time, should we? I know this ain't a draft talk, but should we draft a corner? Because we know we're not developing a corner. We got to get one ready-made. Darius Slay was ready-made when we got him. James Bradbury was ready-made when we got him. Shoot, we might need to.
You are right, Symone, because you got to pay Jalen Hurts that big money, and you got 16 guys that are going to be off on defense. They're not going to be here. You can't pay everybody. So you're going to have to start. You're going to have to start building from the draft.
Yeah. So look,
Symone's exactly right.
Y'all right. And Symone, I'm with you.
You got Symone, dude.
I'm with you on the element part because even at receiver, I saw something that was like, no, why didn't somebody teach this to Quez? So I want y'all to check this out real quick. Something I had pulled up on their that little all 22 joint.
Oh Lord, is this gonna break my heart? Give me flashback.
It is. Unfortunately, it is.
You know what? This is getting out of hand.
Look,
we gotta watch film on this.
Hey,
right,
look, man.
man. Can we let
Hey,
these
look.
wolves deal?
Oh, it's a cowboy.
I
Tone,
am
really?
putting-
Tone?
Hey, look,
Tone.
all I'm
Come
doing is
on.
stamping everything that y'all said. I'm getting ready to stamp it. You know how people want proof and they want some evidence. So I'm about to stamp everything that y'all said.
We're tired of it.
So you see over here is AJ, right? Now, mind you, twice on Quez Watkins slants, it got picked off twice.
Yeah.
So
Oh
again,
yeah, we remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for reminding us.
so but
The
look,
alcohol in my body right now. Don't
So
get
look.
down.
That wound just healed, and now you just broke it open again. Thanks, bro.
look, man. So you got Diggz here, right? Diggz is playing inside. So therefore, the slant you would think automatically be taken away. But with AJ being such a veteran, and you know, this was up my back in my heyday when I played receiver. He understood that he had to take away the angle in order to get this slant off. So I just want you to see AJ's, and then I want you to watch Quez. When you see Quez, you're gonna say, Quez, what the hell was you doing?
That's
So
what we already been saying.
if I play that,
You're
hold on, wait, it's the next play. My bad. Hold on, it's the next play for you. But as you're gonna
All
see
right,
it,
Coles, I know you love us because
I do. So here it go. So here you go. All right. Wait, dang, my bad. I'm still off. Sorry about
You
that.
just rubbing it in? Is that what you're doing?
I just
You're
want to
rubbing it in?
I just wanted to rub it in. My
That's
bad.
all
My
you
bad.
Damn it,
My
bro.
bad. But anyway, I'm gonna go straight to Quez because I know exactly where he at. I'm not gonna rub it in. I had it up here for you. Hold on one second. But Quez broke my heart, man, because he actually did not help Minshew at all. He even had stopped running his route, which was like, dang, how did I do that? Which was like crazy because I was like, yo, why would you stop? I don't know if he got scared because he saw a defender or what, but he stopped running his route. And it just didn't make sense to me as you get ready to see here after this right here. That was a nice catch right there by AJ. And I don't understand why we didn't go to the slants with AJ. So here you go. Here goes Minshew. Wait a minute, man. I got all my time stamps down, but for some reason y'all jinxed me, man. I must not supposed to show y'all this jinx. Y'all done jinxed me. Y'all jinxed the heck out of me.
Why
Man.
don't you just play the whole goddamn game?
Nah, I'm not. I think that was
You almost did.
But anyway, look, I'm gonna come back to it later. I'll find out why we. But anyway, what I was getting ready to say though. So you had one slant where AJ took off. He took the angle away by not just running straight and then running a slant. He kind of angled it and then ran a hard slant. So it put the defender on his back, and there was no way he could get to it. But then when you saw Quez run it, the defender played inside as well. Cole's talking about he love it. I bet you do, Coles. Get out of here, man.
Yeah,
whatever.
Him a whole little...
I know. So, but what Quez did,
little boys in the building.
Quez ran, and then when he went, he kind of like hesitated, like he didn't run it all the way across, and dude jumped it and got it. But I'm like you said, just goes back to the development. So why ain't we why AJ and them ain't giving him these tips?
Okay, but we want to talk about that. We don't develop wide receivers either.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
was NFL ready. We got lucky that Devontae Smith was NFL ready. Who have we developed?
None. I mean, Devontae, but he really came in ready, like you said.
Devontae was NFL ready.
He was, like you said, he was really like NFL ready for real. Real. So I give you that one.
Look at it.
Just tight end.
Right. Just tight end and O-line.
Just tight end. That's about it.
Yeah.
You got Mike's quick record hasn't been broken in
goddamn. You're right.
In the 80s. So now here you are in the late 80s, and we still ain't got nobody who can go over 1,400 yards for a wide receiver.
That's why we had to go get AJ Brown. Thank God we didn't.
Thank God we did.
We had to go get T.O.
We had to go get AJ Brown, already developed wide receiver. One thing we don't do, we do not develop wide receivers. We do not develop quarterbacks.
Yeah,
and we don't develop linebackers.
I want to know.
We gonna develop some linemen. We'll develop some linemen.
Know, we got good linebackers right now. Hopefully, we can develop them now. This is the first time we actually ain't got linebackers.
What I want to know is why in the world does now this is for you, Cole, since you want to troll. Why in the world do Dallas feel so good?
Because you over here giving them so much attention. That's why they feel good.
We got playing their highlights.
You're sitting
here giving them a freebie.
Exactly.
Hey, look. But
you're like here, look at this quest highlight, but yet it's like oh no, that's not the right one. Hold on. Oh, we get burned here. Oh wait, not that one. It's a fucking Dallas Cowboys highlight reel.
you just painted a picture
over here, man.
On us.
Hey, but look,
why you in here, Dallas Cowboys?
What I'm about to say though is they should not be happy. 4 turnovers in both the Eagles' losses, we turned the ball over numerous times. I think we have 4 turnovers in both of those games that we lost. Both of those games, we still had a chance to win, even turning it over. So it just goes to show, without turning the ball over, the Philly is going to be tough to beat. They're going to be tough to beat, period. Now, the question I ask or I pose, and I do this because, everything ain't always perfect. If we get into the playoffs, all right, there's 2 things that sticks out to me that gets on my nerves that I really hope we change. And I hope this last game kind of woke them up to that. Is one, Jonathan Gannon has to stop being this passive aggressive, some of these top tier quarterbacks. Every time we play somewhat as a top tier quarterback, we playing off of receivers, we giving them free releases. He don't really want to really come after him that much. You got a 3rd and 30, you should have came after him. So he don't even have time to throw the ball down the field like that. I don't care who he is.
On that note, Slade told Scott, "Yo, go on top."
Yeah, he did. He did. I saw that too. I ain't gonna show no more film. I saw that too.
And I said, "Look, friggin' Slade going." We went back to the huddle. He went back there like, "Yo, what the hell happened in that play?" He's like, "Fucking Scott, don't listen."
Yeah.
So sit his ass on the bench.
Yeah, he should not be on the field. Yeah, he should not be on the field. So then
on the bench for who in K-Bar?
We ain't got nobody. We don't have another slot. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What happened to Zach?
I don't even know.
He was supposed to be starting on the outside before we got James Bradbury.
So the other part that I hate, is on the offensive side of the ball, we get away from the run. And I mean, like, we just really will just throw. And we wait till we get down. And then now we want to try to run the ball.
And you know what that is?
What's that?
Little young coaches trying to be cute.
Yep. And that's what is that. I agree. So that ties into what I'm going to ask you. Do you feel like in the playoffs, if lapses, if it caused the Eagles to fall short, or do you think that's going to be a coaching thing that could cause them to fall short?
It's going to be a coaching thing. Like you said, what has messed us up sometimes this season? Coaching. I think mentally we are there. If we are healthy, semi-healthy, and we are coached well, we should be perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
Why was running the ball more in that game? That game we all know about that we're not talking about.
Yeah.
Even the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Why was Jalen Hurts running the ball all the goddamn time?
I'm with you.
We got to run it back one. That's the only thing I'm worried about. We know we can run this ball. We know we can. We need to be relying on the run game. There is no reason why we shouldn't. The only reason why we won't rely on the run game is if them coaches try to get cute and try to win some little style award that they do not give out.
Yeah.
Football is running the ball. We got an offensive line to do it. We got a stellar running back to do it. We got a quarterback that can get the RPO going beautifully. Why would we not stick to the bread and butter?
Yep.
It's just going to be Nick Sirianni and Shane trying to be cute, trying to win some little cute award that they don't give out. This is football, baby. Run the ball.
trying to please Howie and Jeff. I don't care about them. I don't care what they like and what they want to see.
Exactly.
Run that rock.
She said, go to your bread and butter, but they want to see everybody making and baking a cake, and that's not what it's about. It's about just running the goddamn ball with your 3 damn bell cows, and then when it comes down to it, RPO and out the back, there you go.
Yeah.
Tight end, wide receiver, slant.
And that's the thing with these. I feel like with the young coaches, they try to get too much. I don't know what it is. Maybe attention, try to get on people's radar, try to seem clever, or
They try to be impressive. They want to impress their peers. They want to be like, did you see what I did last week? It's like, it's cool. It's like they're in some Boy Scout club.
It's because of the owner does not like running the goddamn ball. He told everybody, don't run the ball as much, or I'm going to he goes to the coach and starts trashing him, stop running the goddamn ball, because he don't like it, because he thinks throwing the ball looks much prettier. Listen, running the ball opens up the pass. That's how it works. You can't reinvent the wheel here.
Yeah, I don't care about looking pretty. I want the W. I will be telling them, you hired me to coach and do this. As long as we win it, you sit down over there and leave me alone. Let me run this daggone team.
And I got a running back that's giving 7 yards a carry. Yeah. Why would I give him the ball? Why am I not giving him the ball?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
On second down.
Absolutely.
Wait, it's 3rd and 3. I'm not going to give him the ball. I'm going to actually throw it.
Yeah.
Why?
It's crazy.
I'm going to throw it short. I'm going to throw it past it. I'm going to throw it behind the freaking first down line. That's the way to go.
So, let me ask you this then. So in these playoffs, we starting to see who's getting ready to possibly be in. You might have 1 or 2 teams that might fall out here at the end, because we don't know if the Commanders or Washington, the Giants, going to hold their spot. Almighty, you and your sorry Giants. One of them going to fall off. I honestly think one of them is going to fall off and not make it. I really do. I don't think the NFC East is going to clean it up. But after that bye week, because I'm believing we're going to win, we're going to have our bye week. Who would you want to see and who would you hope to avoid? Huh?
It depends how we look tomorrow, and I'm keeping it all honest with you.
Yeah.
My confidence is shook a little bit. No, listen. Let me tell y'all why. I'm not even worried about no Minshew or nothing. The offense kept me. I'm super impressed. Devontae Smith made so many plays, big play guy. AJ Brown made so many plays in that last game.
I know where she's going. I know where you're going.
You telling me that's sorry? I don't cuss, but blankety blank 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 blank. Defense. When you see that banged up offense coming out there and keeping y'all in the game, all of them veterans and all that health, all those good hamstrings and all those feet that was all 100% repaired, all those healthy bodies out there on defense. Couldn't say at one time, y'all know what? Let's muster up a big stop here. Let's get some big stops. Minshew hasn't played an NFL game in over a year.
Exactly.
Alex is back off IR, making plays. Devontae Smith and AJ Brown have a whole new quarterback they got to come out here and catch passes from. But you know what? They're keeping us in this game. But none of them dudes on defense decided to step up. They got me shook. And they have not regained my trust. I will see tomorrow at 1 p.m. what I feel like. But right now, I'm feeling very disappointed in them boys on defense.
Now, is that more Gannon or is it players?
Gannon, goddamn it's Gannon.
I think Gannon got everybody shook. Gannon got everybody shook. We don't know what Gannon gonna do. We like, look, Gannon. What you gonna do, man?
If I could actually grab a hold of him sometimes, it takes me off so much.
All right. So who would you want to avoid in that first round, and who would you want to play?
Honestly, if we're gonna play this Gannon card, I know everybody say we should be scared of the 49ers. But Brock Purdy, we good against them little below average quarterbacks.
Yeah, we are.
Somebody said it.
And we're going to bring that pressure pack. Again, the defensive line brought that pressure pack against Dallas in the second half, at least.
Yeah,
We gonna bring that pressure pack to whoever is under center.
Okay.
I would feel the most confident against the worst quarterbacks. And Brock Purdy, amazing.
He
Hats off.
stands out there.
Yeah, hats off to you, Brock Purdy. But you're the
Gotcha.
most inexperienced of them.
Gotcha.
So Daniel Jones, Brock Purdy, one of them.
Carson Wentz.
Nah. He gonna be casting spells the night before.
Randy, who would you want to see or who you don't want to see, Randy?
Oh man. I mean, she kind of hit it on the head there a little bit, in the sense that like we don't want to face a quarterback in the sense that that's inexperienced. And for me, that team is a team we already beat this year, and that's the stanky ass Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins is a horrible ass quarterback when it comes to prime time. Y'all know his prime time record. Y'all know his playoff record is 1-3. So make that 1-4 when we all see their asses again when it comes into the second round.
True.
All right. Hatton, who would you want to avoid and who would you don't mind playing?
I don't mind playing anybody because I think right now the Eagles have too many weapons, and when you get Jalen Hurts back, we're gonna be just fine in the playoffs. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of no team. I'm not scared of San Fran. I'm not scared of Dallas. I'm not scared of Wash. I ain't scared. Whoever it is, it is. I would like to see the 49ers just because, hey, Dak couldn't do it last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather say, hey, you couldn't beat the 49ers last year, and here we are. We spanked them.
Okay. All right. Unlike this, man, the Giants suck, so I wouldn't care about playing them. They ain't gonna win nothing. They probably gonna go out first round anyway in the wild card. I'm definitely not scared of nobody in the NFC South, and that's including Brady. I'm not worried about them either.
Brady's been playing like he's the oldest man in.
I just feel like their O-line is beat up this year. Their O-line beat up, and that's why I'm not really fearful of him because he's not going to run anywhere. Now, well, I guess if you worry about anything, it would be Jonathan Gannon getting out-coached because Brady might out-coach him. And I'm saying Brady because Bowles ain't the one who'll be out there doing nothing. Brady, like, I got the offense, Bowles. You worry about defense.
If Jonathan Gannon just could change up on the defense.
So
he just
I can't wait till Jonathan Gannon get hired away from here.
I cannot wait till he get hired too, for real.
There's the money one right there. Get rid of him. Now,
Symone, I feel you on the 49ers with Brock Purdy, but I don't think it would be Brock Purdy that's going to cost them. I think Jonathan Gannon would screw us over, and Shanahan would out-coach Gannon and do some stuff, and we're going to be looking at Gannon like, why did you run that defense against that? So I kind of worry about him being smart enough to out-coach Shanahan over there. Because Shanahan would find a way to get something done or get something out of Purdy, and Gannon going to have us in some jacked up defense. God knows what. But I feel like we definitely could beat them because if you stop their run, none of their receivers outside of my man, and he's going to be coming back off an injury, kind of even put any fear in you. So I don't think it's going to matter. I don't. Washington definitely don't scare me. And Dallas, I would love to send them home. Oh my gosh, they going to the crib. They don't even know they going to the crib.
They're going to be one and done.
They're going to the crib.
They're going to be sitting home on your. They're going to be one and done.
I feel like the Panthers, out of anybody in the NFC South, I feel like the Panthers will have the best shot.
Yeah.
Because their run game is ferocious and their defense has been going crazy.
Yeah. Their defense is scary.
So What's your score prediction for this game? We definitely need this W. I really do not want to have to go into week 18 where I'm telling you I'm gonna be mad, I'm gonna be tight if we go and having to win in week 18. Woo! Symone, I hope you ain't right. Because I'm telling you,
I just wish I could fast forward. Like, you know, when you just can't sit still because something's looming over you.
Yeah.
I could fast forward. Like, I'm just anticipating this game tomorrow so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All my worries can be put to bed tomorrow if we just act right.
Yeah. Yeah, we act right. Coles, y'all want it done, bro. Y'all want it done, man. Y'all be overhyping y'all stuff. Almighty said he think, of course, he gonna pick the Saints to win 34-17. He be drinking. We ain't paying him no mind. He drunk right now.
Celebrating the whole year.
Stop it. You need to worry about Nick Foles.
Exactly. He told me they taking a 1 seed. How y'all? We not losing both games for y'all to get a 1 seed.
You're crazy.
Get out of here, Cole.
First of all, y'all gotta win your own little funky games.
Exactly.
Y'all barely beat the Tennessee Titans. Worry about
Joshua Dobbs.
Because
exactly.
Week 18, I'm wearing my Carson Wentz jersey. Yep.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I'm back on that Wentz bag in week
18. Joseph, appreciate that. Eagles 30-6. All right. So what you got, Randy? Give me a score, man. What's your score prediction?
Whew. I got the Eagles 34-14.
All right. I like that. What about you, Hatar?
I think Randy took my sheet on here. I got 27. I got 27-14, but I think he got my little thing. I had a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
With the Dallas game that we lost and the Washington game we only lost, and all the Eagles fans are already calling it like, oh, we're done. There's a lot of Eagles fans saying that. Do you think we shot ourselves in the foot losing them 2 games, or did the team actually?
These games coming up?
No, the last 2 games, games that we lost.
You had Symone over here about to have a heart attack.
No, the last 2 games we lost, just Washington and Dallas. Did we lose them games, or did Dallas and Washington win them games?
All right, so look, I'm not going.
We lost that game.
My opinion is we actually lost our own game. We should have won those games, and we lost it on our own. Mm-hmm. Nobody actually beat us.
I'm saying we had 4 turnovers, and we still had a potential game-winning drive with Gardner Minshew.
With Minshew, exactly. They won that.
We turned the ball over 4 times, and still Gardner Minshew had a chance at a game-winning drive with Lane Johnson out.
Yes.
So
no.
Look,
bro, we was up 10-0. Maddox missed a sack. Dak got a completion. 4th and 8. Slay got called for a penalty.
Slay.
They was off the field on that one. You know what I'm saying? Slay jumped the route. That's what gave CeeDee Lamb a touchdown. He jumped the route in the flat instead of following him back. You know, then you had Minshew missed over the middle. He was wide open. We got 3 points instead of 7. That should have been a touchdown. And then I don't understand to the day. I'm still trying to figure out how we had a strip sack. Linval Joseph got the ball, but Dallas was the ones that kept the ball. Like, I don't understand.
It was the ref's Christmas gift to Dallas.
Because look, and the ref even threw out the blue flag as a fumble, but yet somehow, next thing I know, Dallas hiking the ball 3rd and 30, and Josiah Scott has a brain fart running down for some reason, running down, and I don't know where he was going to, then try to go back. It was, man, if you see it, it's just horrible. I'm telling you, it was just like, what was you doing, bro? He was so lost. It was crazy.
I just need a win tomorrow to relieve this pain.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yes.
But I just wanted to see if it was just me, or if it was everybody else was watching a different game, because Dallas Cowboys act like they actually won the game.
Like that, they barely beat.
Yes, they act like
And they still
They act like they won the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Yo, they act like that. That was because that was their Super Bowl, y'all. Y'all don't understand. When they get wins like that, it means something to them. Yeah, that was their Super Bowl because they know they're not going to the Super Bowl, so they excited. Yeah. You know? So we'll give them that. I think we're gonna win tomorrow. I think we actually gonna win 30-17. I don't think it's gonna be close tomorrow.
It better not be close.
Well, I think Olave will get his little touchdown.
He might not even be playing. He might not play.
You say who?
He's been
Olave not playing?
Olave's not playing. No, he's not.
Yes,
playing.
that's even better. Good. Because he was getting off earlier. I had him on my fantasy. He was getting off earlier.
And
then
CJ has almost 1,000 yards.
Yeah, he was getting off. Then he got hurt.
Might play for the Eagles. He did go through his walkthrough again. He's been doing
walkthroughs.
Been doing walkthroughs, and he's been off for the injury reserve, and he's been doing walkthroughs. They're just
out
trying to keep him healthy.
I got you. Cole said it's all good, Symone. I'll hook you up with some wings or something when y'all catch that L. Whatever.
Oh, but y'all, it's a Eagles bar because I live in Atlanta. We got 2 Eagles bars. It's always 1 or 2 Dallas people showing up. Don't y'all got your own bar or something?
Exactly, right?
Your own bar
here.
Exactly. They don't have nowhere to go. So they just flock to everybody else's joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their early Super Bowl prediction, y'all. Who y'all think y'all gonna be in the Super Bowl this year?
Now I'm not even trying to be funny with you, Tone. I'm trying to survive tomorrow. About who do I want to play in the playoffs, man? I want to beat the Saints.
I feel like we're gonna beat them. Symone, it's wrapped up. We got it, Symone. We got it. You ain't gotta panic. We got it, yo. I got you.
Yo, she's about to break a blood vessel in her head right now.
We talking about Super Bowl predictions, man.
He's talking about playoffs. He's talking about last week against the Cowboys.
Right. We got a game tomorrow.
Hey, Almighty, I'm glad you're a realist. You know your team ain't going. He talking about Bills and 49ers, and he a Giants fan.
I'm gonna take Eagles. Man, the AFC is a little tough. I'm gonna take the Bengals only because the Bills. Mind you, they got it, but they got to give it a little Cowboys vibes. They never get past that hump. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you ain't even make it out of the first round, buddy.
Exactly. Cole's talking about Cowboys and Bills.
Come on. I get it.
Cowboys and Bills will be watching us in the Bengals.
Exactly. Randy, who you got, man?
I know it won't happen, but like Symone hit my number one, but as a fantasy kind of type thing, wouldn't that be funny if the Eagles went against Jacksonville, Doug Peterson versus Nick Sirianni in the Super Bowl? Okay. I know it wouldn't happen, but if they ran that table and were somehow able to kind of win somehow, I mean, like shit, that would be funny. The storylines,
right?
Yeah, that would be something else. Yeah, that would.
But I'm with Symone. I'm going Eagles. Eagles versus Bengals.
All right, what about you, Hat Tom?
I'm going Eagles versus Kansas City.
All right, okay.
So, you'll have the old coach of the Eagles. Can he keep his winning record going?
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to go with, of course, the Eagles. I've said that. I'm actually getting ready to place my little bet in Vegas for that one.
Place that bet.
I know. I meant to do it last week. I was so upset and distraught from that loss. But I'm gonna still catch it. I'll get a little odds in my favor. So, but I think it's gonna be the Eagles, and I think the Bengals is gonna go back. I think they're gonna mess around and end up, and it'll be Eagles and Bengals. I don't want to see Eagles and the Chiefs, man, because I got a hate-love loss with Andy Reid over there, man.
He the ops.
Ops. Yeah, he definitely the ops. I definitely wouldn't be rooting for him. He playing us, that's for sure. But I don't think they're gonna. I don't think
love for Dougie P. It'll be harder to see Dougie because I feel like Dougie P got done dirty, boy. Dougie P.
Yeah, he did. Dougie did get done dirty. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely would be hard for Dougie P. Yeah, because I would not want to lose to him.
Dirty, bro.
That would be so jacked up. I would not want to lose to him. That's for sure. Heck to the no, man. But definitely, I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it, man. It was definitely a pleasure having you up here. Yeah. Before I go, I got one guy that our followers tend to love, and Mr. Mike. He always come up here and give us a little something on sports, and then he leave us with something.
You gonna get us in trouble again, Tone?
Hey, nah, I hope not. Oh, Mr. Mike, he be something else. But I gotta hook him up with his little intro. I can't have him come on without his little intro. So hold up one second here.
Your show is being interrupted by Sidetrack Mr. Mike.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's going on, Mr. Mike?
Hey, who's that? Hold up. Who that on the? Am I left or right? Is that? Hey. Hey, Symone, how you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, first and foremost, let me just do this real quick. Hold on, Symone. I'll get with you and everybody else, but I want to shout out to Pele. You know, Pele just passed. He was a soccer giant.
Yeah.
He won three Super Bowl, quote unquote Super Bowls with Brazil. He was 82 years old, and I just want to shout out to him. He was a good soccer player. I follow it every once in a blue moon. I'm not a sports person per se, but every once in a while I do follow. Okay, here's my commentary. Flying. Everybody knows that a holiday, Southwest has been having problems. Now, I'm going to take it half and half. Half is on their IT problem. They didn't want to hook up on their high T.
I think we done lost my man, Mr. Mike. I think we done lost him.
I think we lost you.
Yeah, Mr. Mike.
Where everybody go? Okay, there you go. I give it. Hey, listen, I thought y'all hey, listen, I thought y'all gonna say fuck that nigga, you know. Hey, but listen. Hey, Symone. Hey, well, hold up, Symone. I'm gonna keep a little bit on me, but anyway, it goes like this. All that snow, I can understand them canceling out, because if you get up in the air and all that freeze and all that frost, 18 degrees, and freeze the plane, you go down in the sea and all you recover is luggage. What the fuck? They did the best thing. They canceled flights to save your life. That's what I'm looking at. Yes, the IT thing, they need to come up on that, technology, let's do what you got to do and all that. But when it comes to safety, I understand what they did. Cancel flights. You got to do that. That's what I'm saying. Okay, another thing, that's my commentary on flying, on Southwest Airlines. I'm not going to stop flying you. I'm not going to stop flying you because hey, listen, Trooper, no, I ain't never flew your ass shit. The only plane I ever been on was Braniff. And that was back in the 70s when I was flying from Philly to Texas. So, hey, you do what you do, but just y'all understand, Mother Nature, you can't fight Mother Nature, because you get out there and you end up in the ocean, then you still be crying. Shit, fuck it. So just bear with it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, listen. A commentary over. Hey, listen, Nick Cannon. Everybody jumping on, and Symone, jump on this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody jumping on Nick Cannon's back about him got 12 babies and 6 baby mamas and all that. Listen, I'm like this. This is it. Number one, as long as I ain't got to pay for them, you can have many as you want. I don't care, And if the baby mamas is cool with it, hey, do what you got to do. Do I got a point, Symone?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Everybody's chiming in. Oh, he got all them babies. He got all that. What he going? Hey, he making money. He paying for them. Baby mamas is cool with it. Bam, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Another thing, now, Symone, I know you can chime in on this because I'm a truck driver. I've been around Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
That Waffle House, that'll be real. I done been to a few of them.
God, well, I love Waffle House in Atlanta or anywhere for that matter. But the thing that I got is never sit up at the bar. Sit at a booth. Cause you know some shit gonna pop off. You don't know. Some shit gonna pop off, and you don't want to be in the middle of that. You just want to sit back and watch it. Cause you know, Waffle House. Hey, Waffle House got good food. I'm telling y'all, Waffle House, send me my check. I just plugged you. Waffle House got some good food. Waffle House got some good food. But anytime after the club closed, you're going to get some entertainment. Am I lying, Symone?
Nope, that's not a lie.
That's the truth. That is the truth. Hey, that is the truth, man. Yeah, I love when I used to when I was long distance across the country. I used to always love to stop at Waffle House because I know 2-3 o'clock in the morning I was gonna get entertainment. Sit there, eat a good meal, and get. It's like a playhouse. You know, you sit there, and you eat, and you see all the entertainment. Somebody gonna be fighting or doing some bullshit. Another thing I was watching TV. Anybody watch these commercials on TVs about drugs and how all these cures and all these drugs that the pharmaceuticals put out and how they help you and do for you and do this. The thing about that is, I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about that. They may cure one thing, but they leave you with 25 other shit.
Right.
You know, they may cure for example, they may cure arthritis or cure skin disease, but then you end up with other shit, you know, oily shit or oily this or this. I don't understand that. You know, and people are steady out there buying it and doing what they got to do, but I try not to mess with it because I know if it cures what I got, it's gonna give me 25 other shit. I ain't got time for that.
It definitely
I ain't got time.
Every week, listen to these commercials because the commercial will be like, "Yeah, take this and you won't have arthritis." But then right before it go off, it says symptoms: diarrhea.
Yeah, yeah, all the other crap.
Wait, what?
And listen. Halftime and Symone, listen, I'm 68 years old. I don't want to hear that shit. You know, if if you're gonna cure this one thing for me, you know, I don't want to hear that. You know, if you're gonna cure this one thing, okay. But if I'm gonna get 25 other things behind it, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. What'd you say, Symone?
Keep what I got.
Yeah,
Exactly.
thank you, sister. Keep exactly what I got. And listen now, listen, y'all. I want y'all to be honest. Halftime, Symone, Tone, I want y'all to be honest. You ever lied on your application to get a job?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right. Listen, speaking of what
didn't lie.
Yeah, what I reference to that guy in New York, that congressman that lied about his resume and shit. He went to Harvard, he worked at Saks, he did all this shit. Hey, I understand him. I understand him to a certain point. But you know, I used to lie. That's my old lady. What you doing, girl? Oh, she said, hey, listen, hey, Symone. She see another lady on the camera. She want put her hand on my back like, okay, motherfucker. All right, I see you.
Easy.
Oh shit!
Like that.
Hey, Symone, I don't know if you saw it, but she came by and brushed my back like, "Hey, buddy, I knew what that was." You know.
I'm watching you.
She was watching you, man.
I'm watching you. I got you. But I had, you know, to be honest, I've lied to get jobs. I'd love to get a job, you know, tell them, yeah, I know how to do this. You know, I can do this. Well, Mr. Mike, can you do this kind of work? I said, sure. Yeah, I've done it before. I never did that shit before, but, you know, you try to make some money, you know. So when I get to the job and they hire me and I'm standing there And I'm looking, I'm saying, oh, damn, what am I supposed to do and shit? But there's somebody there who understands what I'm doing, and he showed me the ropes. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has lied to get a job. I don't care who you are. Don't act like you ain't never did shit because you lying. You lied on your application. You put something up there that wasn't supposed to be up there, but to make it, you know what I'm saying, to make you get you
want that
trying to
money.
get
That money.
yeah. Symone, am I lying?
Nope.
Hey, I know that's right. Shit.
Look,
And hey, matter of fact, like I say, I'm 68. I lied a lot of times. Shit. Hey, I lied a lot. They asked me if I knew how to drive a truck. I said, yeah, I know how to drive a truck. You sure? Yeah. I get up in there. I be trying to figure out, well, damn, I knew it was a steering wheel, but I know all that 12 gear shit. But listen, the guy that was training me, he knew the deal. So he should say, hey, I know you don't know nothing about truck, but I'm going to show you. I said, all right, I appreciate that. So that's how I progressed to 32 years in driving a truck. We lie. It ain't nothing bad, but you try and do what you got to do. And listen, Symone, you there, Symone?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't there.
There you go again. See, y'all try to say, let's get this nigga out of here. See, that's not right. That's not right. That is not right. You would like it if I did this, would you?
You know what?
That ain't right, Symone. I saw you. See, that ain't right. Hey, Symone, what you got in that? What you got in that cup?
Some green tea.
Yeah, right. I believe that shit. But anyway, hey, it's cool. Hey, Symone, just to let you know what I'm about. I love sports. I'm not really into sports. You know more about sports than I do. Honest to goodness speaking. But I'm just like a little sidetrack. I like to talk about world affairs and what's going on. I can, like, for instance, Hurts. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Hurts. Y'all ain't looking at it good. What they gonna do? Yeah, Hurts is on the hurt list. Being injured or whatever. Namesake. He's on the hurt list. But you watch, they gonna pull him out when they need him. Anybody agree? Anybody agree?
Yeah, he gonna be out in the playoffs.
They gonna pull him out. They gonna put a fast one on your ass, and I'm glad of that. Because I love Hurts. I don't love him like that. Don't even try that. It ain't like that. And so, Symone, I'm addressing you like this so you know that just for about 5 or 10 minutes, that's what I do. I like to do a little comedy. I ain't the funniest man in the world, but I try to bring that shit. What can I say? I ain't. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, Symone. Hey, matter of fact, let me ask you that, Symone, and be honest, all right, sis?
Mm-hmm.
You prefer a man with no teeth or teeth? What'd you say?
For now, teeth. If 60 years later I gotta settle for no teeth, I'll settle for no teeth.
Hey, listen. In the 60, hey, listen, Symone, 6 years from now, you ain't got to worry about saying "ow."
Hey, Mr. Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, give us one of your you be hooking us up, man. Give us one of the top movies somebody need to watch.
Okay,
man.
listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I got a couple things. One thing, this is a A&E. If y'all familiar with A&E, Neighborhood Wars. Anybody watch that?
No.
Okay, what you do is look that up. Neighborhood Wars. That shows you how neighbors treat one another. It's called Neighborhood Wars. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One of the movies I got is 1922. 1922. Oh my God, y'all are going to be surprised about that movie.
Is that the year it was made, or is that the name of it?
No, that's the year 1922. That's the name of the movie. It looks like it looks like it's about that year 1922.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, y'all, it's a thriller. You wouldn't believe the shit that this guy did. But anyway, and another one y'all need to check out is Acrimony. Anybody familiar with Acrimony?
Acrimony, nah. I ain't heard of that one either.
You ain't never seen that movie before?
Nah. But hey,
Oh my God!
for those that don't know, he been on point with his movies lately, and having some people check him out. He's been on point, so that's what made me ask him again. I'm just kind of curious what he was going to say. But Acrimony, I ain't never heard of that.
The name of the movie, it's on BET. It's called Acrimony. Acrimony. Okay. And 1922 is on Netflix.
Okay.
Acrimony, I give it a 9.5. It's good. I mean, it's really good. It really is.
Okay. One of the guys said Acrimony is a Tyler Perry one. Okay. So
yeah, there you go. And okay, I know you get ready to go. I know you got to go. And Simone's glad to have you. Hope you come back.
Thank you.
You know, and please come back, because I hate talking to all these dudes all the fucking time. Excuse my language. Come on back, because I want your perspective on things. Because, like I say, I'm about sports, but I'm really not sporty. You know, I'm about world affairs. So come on back and let me get your take on things. I appreciate that. One more thing. Anybody ever seen that commercial about Great Wolf Lodge? No. You seen that commercial? There's a commercial about it.
You watch a lot of commercials there, Mr. Mike.
Hey, I'm a TV man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love TV. What you doing, girl? She ain't doing it. She ain't doing that. She's just drinking coffee. Come on, stop. Hey, but there's a commercial, Great Wolf Lodge. I love that commercial. It's about these big wolves that come into the bedroom and see this man and wife laying in the bed, and the wolf, where you going, Symone?
Oh no, I'm trying to look at something on my screen.
Oh no, you act like a nigga child, he ain't about nothing. Damn, let me go take a break and shit. hey, but if you see that commercial, it's called Great Wolf Lodge. Watch it, and Acrimony is on BET, and the movie on Netflix, 1922. Watch that movie. Good to see you, Symone. Hope you come back. Hey, halftime, Tone, I'm out.
Appreciate you, man. All right, homie. Appreciate it, man. I had a call-in show, Symone, and we had started doing the call-in show on our matchup show, and we had people call in and get asked football questions, stuff like that. And he was one of the first callers. He called in and, man, had us up there rolling with some of the questions he was asking, and we trying to explain to him the positions and what was what. And but he kept calling, and it ended up being real fun having him up there. And I was like, you know what, bring you on the show. And Mr. Mike been rolling with us ever since. Been rolling with us. So give him his little segment at the end of the shows and whatnot. But again, man, Philly gonna win tomorrow. Don't worry about it, okay? You good? We good.
We good.
You know, you'll be able to put up some nice, good, happy content. You ain't gotta go fussing Jonathan Gannon out. You know what I mean?
Yes, you are. Don't lie to the girl. Yeah, you are. Jonathan Gannon's still gonna fuck something up.
Yeah, and Mr. Cole's Cowboys, he's still there. I'm predicting a loss for y'all. Carson Wentz getting ready to see y'all up out of there.
Wow. I want that to happen. Carson Wentz starts getting on fire and beats the Cowboys.
But before we get out of here, Symone, let them know where they can find you. Even though I did put your link in the description and stuff like that, know where they can find you, what you got coming up.
Y'all can find me YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Symone with the sports.
For sure. Had time. What you got, man? You've been quite busy lately, bro.
Yeah, I've been doing. I just started TikTok. I do Twitter and YouTube. I just started TikTok.
Okay.
Seeing if that'll spice it up a little bit.
All right. Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate everybody know who I am. I'm Tone, host Phillysportzrap, man. We be up here. We have our matchup show every Saturday. Sometime in the week, about Tuesday, I give y'all a little drop on my take on the Eagles game, good or bad, and then we live stream some games. So I'm right here. You can always find us on YouTube, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, man. Had time. I'm gonna have to work with it. Man.
I'm just learning how to use it. I'm done now.
I know. I'm gonna get it down though, Symone. I'm gonna get it down. I see that. I see. But once again, man, appreciate everybody coming in, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, y'all.
Definitely, it's been a pleasure having you. And until then, go Birds. And you already know what it is.
You're fantastic.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're very good, girl.
Awesome. And I'm gonna leave y'all with Lace Them Up as always, man. We out.
Yeah, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. Before you had the crowd noise, before I made the team on, put the uniform on. Before the lights in arenas, commercial shot for sneakers, I was thinking of a way to take you all on. That grittiness that I got from the bottom, added to my talent, and for you that is a problem. Before the fame on my shoulders, I prepared for every moment. Cause I ain't trained this whole off season for mediocre. This is beast mode with that workload till it's tight. To get it right before you even pay that ticket price. I push it through the days, through the pain, through the sprains. Wonder why I look unfazed. I got ice in my veins, chill. We facing off, you know you met your match. Franchise since the draft, put the team on my back. I take it without asking, ain't no pardon me. Forever second place, cause you don't work as hard as me. I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the